a lot of people think I'm a jerk or an asshole or something, and that I would probably have a problem with this level of work being performed, but I'm actually really pleased with it. More so than when they try to do the whole thing, you know? When they do the whole thing, it feels like, yeah, look at me, I did a good job. And they really didn't do it how I would want it done. So, we won't say they didn't do a good job, but they wouldn't have done it the way I would have done it. But this, I like this. There's a trail to get to all the functions. We got, it's almost just for me. I mean, we got it right here to this thing. We got the bench and all this stuff, and all the people can get to their little thing. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a good job. And the parking lot doesn't need to be plowed again because it's usable. It's all packed down. Come on. So I'm gonna say win. A win for the city worker. City worker mentality pays off. It's probably just their leaders like, oh, I want to see it all the way, because they don't have a clue how to perform. Like the workers know how to perform. Well, kind of had this I'm a jerk realization again yesterday. Que sera, sera. Warmed up. The car said snow. I mean, it's just relaying the message from the weather center. So who knows? Yesterday, in a comment, I put a link to a video. You guys, it's a safe link. It's to a short. It's this semi-truck. They're not loaded. Semi-truck versus the new Ford F-150 Lightning, the electric truck. Supposedly that thing is fast. And, they're, ooh, the new truck. Truck. Electric is better. And they got this fucking semi-truck. Just rolling coal all the way up the hill, but it does it in front of the Lightning. The Lightning isn't as fast as the semi-truck. The one where, like, when you see it on the road, you're like, I'm not gonna be behind this guy. It's slower than that. It's a misleading comparison. It's a drag race and up a hill. It's all about torque. Electric motors have good torque, but I don't know. Seems like that diesel motor has better torque than that electric motor. Everything has a use, and something that I don't think surprise people, but maybe they just don't know it. Those big giant dump trucks, like the ones where you can fit 4 dump trucks inside of it, those dump trucks are electric. But those dump trucks run off of diesel. The trains that come by here, those are electric, but they run off of diesel. A diesel motor runs the generator, or an inductor, or whatever the fuck it is. A dynamo, I don't know what it is, but it runs that, and it creates power for the electrical motors. I don't think there's a battery on them. There might be, but I don't think there is. So I guess it would be more of like the second thing I said. I'm having, my mind's drawing a blank. It's not a generator, it's a, I don't know. It is like a generator, but it's called something else. Doesn't matter. We know the principle. Electricity goes in, spins the rod, and the tires move. I was watching this video on this guy making an RC car, and I think RC cars are really, RC everything is really kind of an eye-opening. If you look at things like that the right way, it's an eye-opening opportunity. This guy gets a weed eater motor, and out of a bin. This stuff is suspect. It's so fucking misleading. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to go to your weed eater motor bin, okay? Where you keep all your weed eater motors that run. They're all rebuilt. They're all in this big basket, kind of just sitting in there. So go over there and get one of those, and then you're gonna want to go to your sprocket place, your sprocket bin, and you got like a whole bunch of sprockets in there. So you're gonna want to dig through there through your 75 sprockets, all different sizes, and then you're gonna want to pick out the one that you want, and then you're gonna get these big bolts. And you know, I say this like it's some fucking crazy fucking thing, but this guy's like right up my fucking alley. And you guys might be thinking, well, why would you just, what are you, rich? Why would you just spend a bunch, come on, Guru. Why would you spend a bunch of money on all those parts and not even know what you're going to use them for? And I'd be like, I wouldn't. What I would do is I would drive around town and I would find all the weed eaters that people were throwing away, and I'd put them in the back of my car, and I'd take them all home, and I'd fix them all. And then I would have all those motors. All the things that I could find, like little lawn tractors and things like that, I'd take them all apart. You'd have a better understanding of the way everything worked, and you'd have all these pieces in their raw form. Axle shafts. I took apart this floor scrubbing machine. It's an electric one, and I got like 4 like heavy duty swivel connectors, where like a U-joint where you could go around things, like around corners, slight corners, with the power takeoff. I got these shaft holders, shaft holder, and they have bearings in them, so you can run the shaft through there when it goes around the corner. So everything doesn't get all wonky and bind up. I got a steering wheel, I got injection molded with pleather covered seat. And I cut the whole thing up. I ended up with plates, quite a few plates that were like a square foot. And I just cut them up. I got them all outside in my house looking like garbage, but it's all this stuff. Threaded rod, I got all this weird shit. And so, yeah, you really could have a little bin where it has all these motors in it. I know I was being facetious before, but the guy's actually got it going on. And I'm just jealous. Anyways, you get yourself a welder and you get yourself some metal and you stick this stuff on there. And you're not building a school bus, you know? You're building an RC car. So, like, how good of a welder do you need to be? Well, whose life is really depending upon this RC car to be welded up perfectly? So, do it yourself. Learn how to do it. If it breaks, good for you. Try to learn why it broke, and then do it better. You get to do it again. Sometimes it's like a big major pain in the ass, but when you do it again, you have all this knowledge and it goes so much easier and it looks so much better. Like doing something, building something or something like that, you just get it almost right. But now you know exactly how to do it. You know what you did wrong. All this. And the next time you do it, you probably should take it down and do it again. But do it right. And it'll be easy and fast. And it'll look so much better. And you don't have to tell anybody how many times you built it. You just tell them that you built it. If they're my friends, I tell them how many times I built it because I laugh about that kind of stuff. It's almost like showing your work. Showing your work on your homework paper. And being proud that you know the formula. And then maybe when you show it to your friends and things like that, maybe they have a slight grasp of the formula, but then they see you proving the formula and it seals the deal. Well, I don't know what it is. So I'm in the house and everything's fine. Get in the car, everything's fine. And maybe it's my hood, because I had my hood on just a second ago. And it's like, it's not earwax. It's like my ear starts sweating on the inside. It's the weirdest thing. And it kind of like irritates my skin. But then it also irritates it in a way where it makes me want to touch it, stick my finger in there. And so you stick your finger in there and try to pull the water out or see what's causing it, or do an inspection, and it rubs on the other skin and then it hurts. Thanks for sharing, right? Got her head all the way in there. Comes out eating something. Here we are again. No tracks. We were here yesterday. Why is there no tracks? Must have been windy. There's more tracks. Old tracks right here. Can you see them on the video? There's some more. Come on. So warm. Doesn't it seem like the temperature has something to do with the phone messing up? She's looking at Grover saying, don't you fucking go over there. Grover's like, what? Me? Still no ice in the water. December. The world is totally different. Just from last year. There should not be any little placard on the video. What the fuck are they trying to say? It's normal for there not to be ice because I live here. I see it every year. Lots and lots of ice. Giant ice chunks on here. We can go look at my videos from the past. There was times when I walk at the other place. I know there's no ice over there too. But the ice was like 2 stories tall. Just a massive, like bigger than a dump truck. I said dump truck because they're over there. Bigger than a dump truck, just fucking chilling on the beach. You come out and you see, it looks like the land is moving because it was just all snow covered, like this was just going down the street, down the stream, down the inlet. No ice. What's that? Some ice, but I mean, that's pathetic. It's all dirty because the mud's all exposed, because nothing's frozen. We had no snow, and we get the fake snow, and then no snow, and I don't know. Maybe this snow is real. It's just late. Like I said years ago, everything seems to be a couple months later than when it was last year. You know, it's a gradual thing. I'm just like, doesn't it feel like it happens later? Doesn't it feel like summer is here just a little bit longer? Huh. Oh well. I used to say, there's no such thing as viruses. It's your body creating the things to get the toxins out of your body, and they're uncomfortable when your body makes them, and your body creates an environment that kills bacteria or toxins or whatever. I don't know what it kills, but there's no boogeyman trying to get you. It doesn't work like that. Think about what I was saying yesterday about how the place isn't even fucking real. Why would you make up something like that? Just make it away. There is no thing like that. It's your body getting toxins out. Everybody knows about toxins. There's horrible fucking toxins. We make a thing called Teflon, and we still make it today. And in the process of making Teflon, we create a chemical that's inside everyone. If there's a person that's not even here yet, they're inside their mom, it's inside them. They're not even born yet, and you've got this chemical in you. To try and figure out a control when they were this group of people that lived around the factory, that I don't know why they're the only ones that get it, but anyways, they're trying to determine whether or not doses are high or low, and so they have to find a control, and they can't find a control anywhere on the flat earth. They can't find a control anywhere. They go to the fucking villages of Africa, and those people have it in their blood. And when they have a baby, the baby has it in their blood. This is the thing that has changed everyone. I'm not saying for good, for bad, for anything. It's changed you. You like Teflon, but do you like it so much as we would have it and everybody would have the result? You would be doing this to everyone, making a choice for everyone? That's not allowed, is it? Everybody knows that's breaking the golden rule. Because you wouldn't want somebody to do things that you don't want done to you. You know? You wouldn't want that. And so if there could be somebody that doesn't want it, and you're making everybody have it, that's breaking the rule. It's breaking the rule. And I don't know. Are we allowed to break the rule, though? It's out of the necessity for the people, for the common good. You can't think of yourself as an individual. You have to think of yourself as part of the group. And so, if you were part of the group, would you want this done? Uh-oh. See, now that's weird. Because now I can argue the opposite of what I just said. But what am I? Am I a group? Am I an individual? Do I have to be a group? What if I am just an individual? Wouldn't I be in the group of individuals? Shit. You're in a group again. They talk about there is no anything if you're not looking. I think I'm just gonna stop it right now.